We got 5 smart screens that will do Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on your BMW. So all these that you see here are fit for BMW navigation, for your navigation cradle, your standard cradle. And we're going to test them thoroughly, and Adele and I will give you at the end our verdict on what we think. So what we basically have is here, you have the Cardo S6. Usually they all have this BMW quick connector. We have the CPMC or Carplay for motorcycle. This one is called the B6. We have the Chigee AI05 for BMW. I know there's also AI06. I haven't got one, so I have to do it with AI05. We'll test that one. Then we have the Car ABC DB601. It's another one. And then we have the Capuride W702BS, the one that I've also did a full video on, and Adele got a smaller 502 BS, which also fit to your motorcycle. If you take a look at that one, that's the Chigee. What will you say about the build quality? What does it look like for you?
I like the Chigee because of its simplicity, and it looks quite sturdy. It reminds me probably of all of these the most of a mobile phone, and it's quite light, so I think for a female of small body size like me, I think this is quite a nice choice.
Okay, the CPMC with its little sunscreen as well. What do you look at the quality? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think this looks like it can stand the test of time. I'm also quite a rough person, so I mean this looks like it can definitely, you know, it's a bit more durable. You know, I like the frame around it. With the Chigee, what concerns me most, it's almost like the mobile phone comparison again. It looks like if there is any stones flying around, you know, the edges could be damaged. With this, it just seems like it could be more, you know, better protected.
Okay, so this is your Car ABC. So what do you think about the Car ABC?
So as I said before, this one reminds me the most in terms of its user interface to the Chigee. It screams mobile phone. As I said, I'm worried a bit about the screen not being well protected with a frame, but
build quality is a bit down.
Build quality is still quite light. I would equate it to the Chigee. For me, it's very similar.
Okay, I think the Chigee build quality is definitely better for me. The Cardo, it's a bit heavy, but the build quality is exceptional. Solid.
Yeah, it seems solid. As I say, it's heavy. But it's definitely it's you know. Once again, I prefer something with a bit of a frame, a bit of protection there. It's quite heavy, but I mean, I would say between the Car ABC, the Chigee, and this, the build quality is probably the best.
And then your Carpuride.
Yeah, look, this is my overall favorite. You know, I just like this. You get this protective frame around, which I think you really need from a sunscreen, sun protection, sunlight perspective. And then if you are on a very dirty road with a lot of stones, you know, you get your protection there, and it seems really sturdy. Having the frame around also really makes it easy for me to mount it.
Yeah,
so
the build quality is very good.
Yep.
I'll say the only thing for me, I think if they make those screws black, it would have just upped that little level of the build quality. You know, it looks a bit different from, for instance, that one at the back. But apart from that, this one is very good quality, very good build quality.
Yeah.
It's also not that heavy, although it's quite big.
Yeah, it's not heavy at all. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. It's actually quite weird. It's the biggest screen of them all, but it's got the frame, it's got everything and more, because you get everything on the screen displayed. And it's sturdy, the build quality is good, and it's light.
Yeah.
So just works.
Okay, good. Thanks a lot, Adele. Okay, just before we go for a test ride, I thought I'd call Adele. I want to let her see how quickly she can fit these units. So let's see how it goes. Okay.
Yeah, it's not clicking very hard, so you cannot hear when it's properly mounted.
Okay.
Yeah, properly clicking, you can hear it's mounting. It's
Yep.
relatively.
Next one.
Very easy. Very quick to connect and mount.
Okay. Next one.
Yeah, so also you can't, well, no, it's not in yet. No, it's not in.
In the middle. There you go.
Yeah, not very easy.
Okay, and the last one, Adele.
Yeah,
Very easy.
very
right?
easy to mount.
So there you have it. All 5 of them tested on the BMW to see how the quick connect work. And my verdict will be that all of them are relatively straightforward. I'll definitely say the car ABC one need a little bit of a push to get it to be able to lock it with the BMW lock slide. But apart from that, they were all good. Okay, so let's see how easy it is to connect your phone to your smart screen. Okay, first up is the Chigee S6 Bluetooth. Let's see if it comes up there. Oh, there it is, S6. So I select that. It asks me if I want to pair. Say pair. Hello. Pairing request. I'm going to go back to the home page to see if I can see anything coming up. You can see the Bluetooth is highlighted there. Oh, and there you go. Carplay for motorcycle or CPMC PC. So it's not that straightforward with this one. Oh, there it comes up now. It took a little while, a minute or so. Let's click it and see how successfully it connected. It asks for your pairing code. Say allow, allow. Send a pair request. Yeah, there it comes up with your Apple CarPlay. Okay, so the next one is our Chigee AI05 for BMW. Switching it on. Okay, go to settings, system upgrade for the best experience. Okay, and then if you go, oh, it asks me straight away. If you want to pair, authorize connection, say okay, say pair, say allow. Connect. There it is. That was relatively straightforward very quickly. Okay, so next one we got in here is the car ABC DV601. Okay, my phone. There it comes up. I select it. And there it is. Okay, so this is the Capuride W702PS. Oh, it also came up straight away there for the Bluetooth. Allow. Sure, that was quick. Okay, that was the Carplay W702PS. Also think this one and the Chigee for me was the easiest to connect up. So yeah, next we'll have to see what it's like riding and testing the different screens and the different functions on the screen and everything else. So let's do that next. For BMW, I've got it on my bike. It's on Carplay. You know, the TFT screen shows that my wonder wheel control is working the TFT screen. But I just push this menu up, change the navigation. Now I should be able to change the information on the Chigee, and I can do that straightforward, very easy. And let's go to one of our apps, see if I can play music. Yeah, play music. You won't hear it, but music's playing. And I pause the music, and let's see how it works with the gloves. Click there, everything works very, very nicely. Go back there, go to the Chigee information screen. There I can see the bike, the speedo, the speed, as well as the trip information, as well as my tire pressure. You can see everything there. Go to this screen, which is very much a replica of my bike screen at the bottom on the TFT, where I can also see a lot of information, leaning angle and all that, which is very good. If I look at the brightness, the sun is not that bright today, but I can see everything very clearly. The Chigee automatically adjusts the brightness. So go back here, go back to Carplay, and that is my phone in my pocket, so which is very nice. Let's go to settings, go out. So I'll say the overall experience of the Chigee is quite good. Everything works fine. The touch of the push buttons works very fine, very nicely. The Carplay works fine. Go to navigation, everything works great. Yeah, so that's the Chigee. Let's check out the next one. CPMC. This is just your normal interface. You can see the speed, you can see the tire pressure, you can see the direction that we're going. Yeah, it's quite all the important information. You can see it all here at the time. Let's go to Apple CarPlay. Apple CarPlay screens all look exactly the same, so it's not about that. I will check out the brightness now. It seems a little bit dark for me, but I'll check it out. So if I go on Apple CarPlay and I go on my bike, back to my navigation, here you go, navigation. So now I should be able to scroll through the buttons. Yeah, that works 100% fine. Select a song, select some music. Yeah, the music's playing fine. Everything is good. Okay, so let's see how the gloves works okay. Yeah, there's no problems with that. Okay, going out of this one, go back to my cup. There you go. Okay, I'm back on the main screen. That screen is very similar to the screen that you have on the TFT screen of the bike at the bottom. Very similar. Again, a red color scheme. Don't know why it shows my fuel light, but my fuel is still okay at the bike. Go back to home. That's the home screen. Yeah, no, quite good. I don't have any problems with operating the Carplay for motorcycle, the CPMC. So maybe it's time now for the next one. Guys and ladies, the next one is the Car ABC. This is the one that got an interface very similar to the Chigee. You can see the speed of the bike, you can see my trip odometer, you can see the tire pressure, everything. So let's go to, as well as the time and the date, let's go to the Apple CarPlay. There's Apple CarPlay. Let's see how it interfaces with the Wonder Wheel. So I switch over to the Wonder Wheel control. There you go. And now I can turn the Wonder Wheel and it turns the buttons on the CarPlay. Let's play some music. Yeah, there you go. The music is playing very nicely. Okay, let's see how it interfaces with my glove. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there I stop it. I go back to the main screen. Scroll through the pages. Go back to the information screen. Yeah, all the functions is working fine with the glove and with the Wonder Wheel. Seems to be all good. For me, the brightness is a little bit, dull. Oh, I think I just, there you go. So it doesn't have auto brightness like the others. You have to select it. Every time you click it, it becomes brighter. That's the brightest. So the screen is definitely not that bright as some of the others. I think if it's a direct sunlight, you might find it a little bit difficult to actually see the screen. But apart from that, okay, let's look at the other. That's your bike information screen, and it seems like you got a second. Oh yeah, there's a screen very similar to the motorcycle TFT screen. Okay, and I can go back, and that is another page with a lot of information. Battery voltages, you know, all that information is all on here, which is nice. And then your main information screen, which is that one. Go back to CarPlay, straightforward, everything works fine with the buttons, and yeah, that's your car ABC DV601. So this is the second last one. This is the Jado S6. So that is the overall interface. Okay, I'm sure, I'm not sure why it's not showing my bike temperature and things like that. It doesn't show the kilometers. Probably have to do a bit of setup on it, which I will try and see if I can do it. Let's look at the Apple CarPlay on the Jado. Right, so I need to set my bike to TFT control. Okay, which is it's not available. Okay, that's interesting. So it seems like the Jado is not really interfacing with the BMW system, because I don't have any information. I don't have any information on it, and also I don't have the option to select between the TFT screen and the navigation system. I can still use my buttons here. Let's say if I play, see if I can listen to a song. If I play the song, oh well, okay, the music is playing at least. So the CarPlay is working, but I have to do it with my finger. I can't do it with my Wonder Wheel, which is unfortunate. Let's go back to the settings. So I don't have any control of the Wonder Wheel on my CarPlay on the Jado S6. I can only use my hand. The glove's working very nicely. There's no problems. Good reaction with that. All I can tell you is it's working nice with the gloves, and I can tell you that it is the CarPlay is working, but it's not working from the Wonder Wheel. Okay, so let's check out the last one. W702BS. So let's go to CarPlay. Okay, that's the Apple CarPlay. Let's see how it interfaces with the Wonder Wheel. So it's on TFT screen. Change it over to navigation, and I can change my navigation from my Wonder Wheel. And I've got another roundabout. Okay, so let's see if I can play music. There's my app. Play music. Yeah, the music is playing. Everything works fine. Let's see how the control with the gloves works. Yeah, that's good. I'll go back. Go to navigation. Go to all the information, different pages. Glove works fine. There's the information screen. You also have a second screen. I think you have more information about your bike. And you can also change the background of this one. It's white. This is quite nice during the day, but when riding at night I prefer the dark one. It also have auto brightness. So there you go. If I switch it off, it can be like that. If I switch it back on, put it on auto, it will adjust according to the light. And there you have it. Okay, so I had a look at the upgrade of the Jado software. I upgraded to the latest version. I've been in contact with the support team from Jado Smart, and basically we came to the conclusion that the unit that they sent me is maybe faulty. The connection at the back doesn't make a nice connection with the bike. So they're going to send me a new Jado S6 unit, and then I'll do a proper review on that. For that reason, I've decided to exclude it from the review scoring sheet. And that is all the different smart screens. Riding experience on a motorcycle while riding with your Wonder Wheel and with your glove. In the fourth place, the car ABC due to the screen brightness, and then the Carplay MC third place. Second place the Chigee F800GSA, and number one for me is the Capuride, due to all the information that you got and the ease of operation with everything. But it's very close. I think the deciding factor will be the price, and that's what we'll check out next, to see what is the different prices of the different screens. So stay tuned. Yeah, so that is my review of the smart screens and which is the best value for money. As you've seen, for me the Carpuride W702BS is the best value for money with regards to the price. The scores were very, very close. So, there's quite a number of systems available on the market and they are very similar. But at the end of the day, you'll probably look at price to decide which one to buy. And remember, if you're interested, in the description below is a link to all these units where you can order it from. And I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy my objective view of all the scores I've gave to all the units. If you like the video, please remember to give us a like, and if you would like to see more of these and more about Road Alley's adventures, please remember to subscribe to your channel. Until next time, ramble on.